the Environmental Protection Act, the Energy Conservation Act, the Biological Diversity Act. I mentioned few. There are even more number of acts like the Forest Act and Forest Conservation of Resources Act. Now, as far as the challenges are concerned, firstly is I just mentioned few of the things which are very rampant, like illegal mining, industrial pollution, deforestation, hazardous waste. What is standing in the way is obviously the question of weak enforcement mechanisms and under resourced regulatory bodies, generally speaking. Then political and corporate interference undermining the compliance. Then discriminancy between legal provisions and ground level implementation. One most important of the second in that lot, that is Adivasis, Dalits, forest dwellers, rural poor, they bear the brunt of the displacement and pollution. One thing I want to say that there was this case Halarautka Samiti versus state of Gujarat, where there were certain Oman pipelines that were built in respect of a marine sanctuary in that particular area. And the question was, which were more important? I mean, obviously, the Oman pipeline holders, they were very strong corporates having huge amount of money. But in spite of that, that came at a period of time when Special Economic Zone Act was not in operation. At that time, the courts gave a judgment in favor of the marine sanctuary only, because if the pipelines would have been created, the marine sanctuary, whatever were the so-called organisms within the water, all of them would have died, and that would have definitely affected the ecological balance down. Continuing this under theoretization in Indian legal discourse, that is, despite India's rich environmental jurisprudence, green criminology remains marginal in legal, academic, and policy debates. Structural causes of ecological harm like power imbalances, corporate impunity, state complexity, these are often overlooked in favor of technical or procedural fixes. And there are also the question of institutional challenges.